Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about external structure of the testes. As you know, it is located outside of the body in the abdominal cavity, outside of the abdominal cavity in the scrotal sac. So here the muscles, that is a dartos and cremaster muscles, both help in regulating the temperature of the scrotum. If the outer environment is cold, then these muscles are contract, which make the scrotum near to the abdominal cavity. And if the temperature, outer medium temperature is high, then this muscles is relaxed, so keep away the scrotum, then the body. So automatically the temperature of the scrotum that is going to be maintained. Here we are going to see this is the internal deep ring, which is showing when the inguinal canal is raised from the abdominal area. Here there is a very first layer external supplying or a superficial ring, which is giving a supply of the blood vessels, and you can say now vessels or blood vessels, lymph vessels and nerves. And along with that there is a presence of the cremaster muscles. Here the outer one layering, very first outer one layering, that is showing here, that is external spermatic fascia, then internal spermatic fascias. In between them there is the presence of the cremaster muscle. Then there is a layer which is very well developed, and that is the tunica vaginalis. Tunica vaginalis is the outermost layer, and it itself it is made up of a serous membrane, which is an extension of a peritoneum. It is an incomplete layer, if we can say is. Then inflammations of the tunica vaginalis is called as the hydrocele, right? So this is the very first outer layer of the testis, that is a tunica vaginalis. And the second one thing is that tunica itself, or sorry, this vagina is this layer itself, it is divided into two, outer parietal and inner visceral. Okay, let us move with the internal structure of the testis here. So it is somewhat look like this. Here is the small tube like structure which is leaving the testis area, that is vas deferens. Along with that there is a presence of ligamentous remnant of a process vaginalis. Then here it is showing many coiled structure in each compartment of the testis, that is a seminiferous tubule. Each seminiferous tubule is leaving its compartment with the straight tube form. Then this is the layer of the tunica vaginalis, which is outermost layer itself. Tunica vaginalis, it is divided into two layer, outer parietal and inner visceral. The second one layer is the tunica albuginea, and the third layer is the tunica vasculosa, which is very good supplier of the nutrition and bloods to the testes. Okay, each testis that is having a compartment, and that is known as a testicular lobule, and each lobule contain 2 to 3 coiled structure of seminiferous tubule, which inner layer is made up of germinal epithelial tissue, divide many time meiotically and produce viable and motile functional sperm from that. Here each straight tube है, that is again coiled, and it form a retitestis in mediastinum. Then each retitestis है वो आगे जाके again it is form a straight tube, and that is known as the efferent ductules. Efferent ductules है, it is now ready to enter within the epididymis. So epididymis itself, it is divided into three portion: head, बॉडी एंड टेल. तो एपिडिडाइमिस का जो डिवीज़न है हम लोगों ने बताया हेड, बॉडी एंड टेल, जिसको हम लोग कैप्यूट ऑफ एपिडिडाइमिस, कैप्यूट मीन्स हेड ऑफ द एपिडिडाइमिस, बॉडी ऑफ एपिडिडाइमिस मतलब कॉर्पस ऑफ एपिडिडाइमिस, एंड कोडा मतलब टेल ऑफ एपिडिडाइमिस. सो एपिडिडाइमिस itself it is divided into three: head, body and tail. Okay, so this is the structure of the testes, and this is the internal structure of the testes that we discussed. So now we have to move further. Now external structures of the testis को अगर हम लोग देखें तो it is located in the scrotum. Left testis lies slightly lower than the right one. यहाँ पे outer side से it is layered or it is covered with the 3 layer, and they are tunica vasculosa, tunica albuginea and tunica vaginalis. Means outermost layer, that is a vaginalis, and innermost layer, that is a vasculosa, and in between them it is the presence of albuginea. Tunica vasculosa है, its main function is that कि it is the very innermost layer. It is a thin and richly supplied with the blood vessels connective tissue, and here it supply the bloods to the testes as well as the nutrition. The second one layer is the tunica albuginea, which is made up of dense layer of a tissue which encases the testis, connect to the layer of a fibers which surrounded the epididymis. It also extend into the testes, creating a partition between the seminiferous tubule. मतलब यहाँ पे ऐसे हम लोगों ने बोला कि each testicular lobules के अंदर 2 to 3 seminiferous tubule है, तो यहाँ पे seminiferous tubule के बीच का जो gap है that is filled up with the help of the tunica albuginea. So it also extend into the testes and which creating a partition between seminiferous tubule. So that is its main function. Then the outermost layer of the testis, that is the vaginalis, and it overlying the tunica albuginea itself, it is divided into 2 layers. So tunica vaginalis having a 2 layer, visceral, that is outer layer, outer visceral, outer parietal and inner visceral. So outer line the scrotal cavity, that's why it is written, and inner visceral, that is overlies the tunica albuginea. ये जो दोनों विसरल एंड parietal लेयर है, in between that thin fluid layer separate the two section and reduce the friction between the testis and scrotum. So the main function is to reduce a friction between the testis and scrotum due to the presence of the fluid which is filled within the or in between the visceral and parietal layer of it. एक्सटर्नल स्ट्रक्चर में अगर हम लोग ज़्यादा देखें तो ट्यूनिका वजाइनालिस जो होता है, इट इज़ कवर्ड विद द इंटरनल स्पर्मेटिक फेशिया. ये जो इंटरनल स्पर्मेटिक फेशिया है इज़ कवर्ड विद द क्रेमास्टर मसल, एज वी डिस्कस के क्रेमास्टर एंड डार्टस मसल्स दोनों है, जिसकी हेल्प से इट ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द एक्सटर्नल टेम्परेचर इट मूव द स्क्रॉटल सैक near and away to the abdominal cavity to maintain a temperature. So internal spermatic fascia is covered with the cremaster muscle which arises from the internal oblique muscle, and external spermatic fascia overlies the cremaster muscles. यहाँ पे आई एम शोविंग द pathway of the sperm or the process of the spermatogenesis. In seminiferous tubule, it is lying with the germinal epithelial, so it undergo the process of meiosis and produce sperm which is passing to the straight tube. This all straight tube form rete testes. From rete testes it pass to the efferent ductules. From efferent ductule to it is passed to epididymis. As you know, epididymis it's divided into two: corpus cauda and head, caput cauda and body or corpus. Okay, and then it is passing to the ductus deferens and lastly to the ejaculatory duct. Okay, so this is the pathway of the sperm. Internal structure of testis, if we see, so each seminiferous tubule है that is lie in the testis and separated by partition which are extension of tunica albuginea. मतलब ये सभी seminiferous tubules है यहाँ पे जो एक दूसरे से अवे रहती है या फिर वो सेपरेट होती है, उसके बीच में पार्टीशन रहता है ड्यू टू द प्रेजेंस ऑफ एक्सटेंशन ऑफ ट्यूनिका अल्बुजिनिया. This partition divide the testes into the lobule which contain seminiferous tubule, right? Mediastinum means this is the region of a tissue which connect to the rete testis, supports the blood vessels and lymphatic system of the testis. That is the function of the mediastinum. straight tubule, so it connect the seminiferous tubule to the rete testis. Rete testis means seminiferous tubule open into the series of channel, usko rete testis bolenge, and it facilitate the transport of sperm from the testis to the sperm transport duct of the penis. Efferent ducts, that is located between rete testis and epididymis, and that connect the testis to the male ducts and facilitate the transport of the sperm from the testis. Ductus deferens, muscular duct that transports spermatozoa from the tail of the epididymis to the ejaculatory duct and passing through the deep inguinal rings between the ureter ejaculatory duct. It expands to the form of the ampulla. And ejaculatory duct means it the penetrate through the prostate gland to connect with the prostate urethra, and this is the whole vascular supply of the arteries to the uh, whole male reproductive system. External iliac, umbilical, testicular, ये सभी aortic branches है. Internal pudendal and prostatic. Internal iliac, by the means of that the blood supply is done to the path. In the next video, same theories we are going to discuss along with the Henriton form, and from that you have to make your fair knots.